This is video number 50. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Matt. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning family member, thank you. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that fun stuff, the goodies, right? Remember there's a gift card giveaway on this channel. We'll talk about more about that in the end, and let's go. Guys, okay, but first, this shirt though, come on. I mean, my dad gave it to me. I like it a lot. I thought I'd wear something special for video number 50. Let's go, guys. 50 videos in, oh my gosh. It honestly went by in a blink of an eye. It's crazy, this is video 50 already. We're just gonna keep grinding, we're gonna keep pushing. It's gonna take a long time, but that's okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Guys, it's fun, we're having fun. Yeah guys, it's cool, I can't believe it. So, for video number 50, I'm gonna share with you guys a very, very, very cool story that I saw and heard, and I want to share it with you guys, and we're gonna go over it, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. Trust me, it's gonna be fun. All right, guys, here we go. Let's go to the computer. Let's watch it together, and then we'll come back afterwards and talk.
That the past isn't predictive.
Correct.
So talk to me more about that, because I would say most people would say that the past is definitely predictive.
Right, which is great, but they'd be wrong. Right? So they would be wrong, and the simple fact of the matter is the past is real. Okay? So the only thing that makes it predictive is if my behavior stays the same. So I'll give you a great story. So we both grew up in Tacoma, and there used to be a thing called Toastmasters. I don't know if you remember Toastmasters, but Toastmasters was a local, regional, and a national speaking group for anybody that wanted to get better at speaking. Well, my dad had gone to a Toastmasters early on and heard one of the most successful magazine entrepreneurs in the world speak. He comes back and tells me, I just had a chance to hear one of the most successful magazine entrepreneurs in the world speak. And he said, when are you taking your SAT? I said, I'm taking it next year. He said, well, this guy was failing out of high school. He was struggling. He was raised by a single mom in the Midwest. But he promised his mother he would take a test called the SAT. So he takes the SAT in May, his junior year, doesn't expect anything, gets his score back in June. Now, the SAT, which I don't know how many your population know, but it's a standardized test with a math part and a verbal part. Both are scored out of 800 points. Well, this guy takes it. He's bombing. He's failing out of school. He doesn't expect anything as he's telling the story at Toastmasters. Well, he gets a 1480 out of 1600. So he's stunned, right? That would be for the smart people that listen to your podcast.
Insane, yeah.
Right, cognitive dissonance.
I
right?
got a 900 on my SATs just to give people a frame.
Right, and I got a
990, excuse me.
And I got a 1010, right? I was just, 4 digits. It was a miracle, right? But it's a hard test, and it's a variety of different things. So he gets the score, and his mother, doing what any mother would do, knowing her kid, says, "Did you cheat?" Right? She knows her son, and he said, "I swear to God, I tried to cheat, but the way the numbers were and the scantrons and the bubbles, you couldn't cheat." So she says, "You mean to tell me you really got that score?" He said, "Yeah, I got the score." So he's stunned, Tom. So as my dad's telling me the story, I'm like, okay. So he says, all right. So what he decides is, because he realizes he's smart and he's going into his senior year, he says, I'm going to go to class. Now he starts to go to class. He doesn't hang out with who he did when he didn't go to class. All right? Teachers see him in class and they said, hey, maybe Franklin Pierce, maybe we missed the boat on this kid. So they start to treat him differently. Well, as the guy would tell the story, he graduates, goes to a community college, goes on to Wichita State, goes on to the Ivy League, and becomes this massively successful magazine entrepreneur. So I said, okay, well, the guy was always smart. He just needed a standardized test to unlock it. My dad said, no. That's not the story, and this is what I want you to understand. He said, 12 years after all this guy's success, he gets a letter in the mail from Princeton, New Jersey. Doesn't think anything about it. The next day, his wife says, you're going to open it. He opens it. True story, turns out the SAT board will periodically review their test-taking procedures and the policies. The year he took the test, he was one of 13 people sent the wrong SAT score. His actual score was a 740 out of 1,600. And he said, people think my whole life changed when I got the 1480. But what happened? My whole life changed when I started acting like a 1480. And what does a 1480 do? He goes to class. Well, this is one of the first stories I would share when I had my opportunity at Alabama, Florida State, or Georgia. So A, your language is powerful, but number two, your behavior is way ahead of your success. And so many people let their feelings dictate what they do as opposed to throw your behavior out there. Russell Wilson's 5'10". He shouldn't be playing pro football, but he behaves like the best quarterback in the country, and he's done that since before he was at that level, and then his feelings and emotions and his skill caught up to that behavior. I think the lesson my dad was trying to teach me ultimately was, in addition to my language, what I do, not how I feel about my past, is going to determine who I am in the future. And that's what I think neutral thinking is. And I think neutral thinking isn't just thinking. I think it's behavior, and I think it's language. And so your behavior is what's going to change you. But you also have to start by asking yourself, what do I want, and why do I want it? Why don't I have it? You know, what am I willing to do to get it?
Okay, guys. Like, come on. That was really powerful. You know, this kid, you know, I saw this video like 2 weeks ago and I was like, this would be the perfect 50th video idea. I was blown away. I literally was blown. My mind was like, shh. This kid, you know, was gonna drop out of high school, right? And he took his SAT test and he got the best score. And then he went on to do all these amazing things. And then 10 years after, the SAT people were like, ha, just kidding, you got like a 700, you suck. But it's not that, the point of the story is, like I said, he didn't change when he got to 1480 or the 1500. That's a really, really good score. I didn't even take the SAT, but you know, my ACT score was trash. But you know, that it wasn't indicative of that he got the score. It's because he started changing his behaviors and his language toward himself. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna rant here for a second, guys. If you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. That's the title of this video, right? It's true. Anything in life that you do, you either can or you can't. You gotta say it to yourself. He gave the Russell Wilson example, you know? He's like, he shouldn't be playing football, but he is. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, right? He doesn't have the specs for it, but he said his language and his actions let up, and then eventually your emotions catch up. So your language and your actions, you're gonna feel like a fake at first, you're gonna feel whatever, but your language and your actions have to be at the level you want them to be to manifest what you want, right? You can do anything in this world. It's just gonna take a long time, a decade, 5 years, you know? It's gonna take me a couple years on YouTube, whatever, it just takes time. But guys, you can do it, you can do anything. I wanna motivate you guys, you can do literally anything. You gotta work hard, you gotta be smart, you gotta follow the rules, you gotta invest, you gotta read, you gotta be friendly, you gotta be likable, you just gotta be a nice person, you gotta help people. Give value for free, give value for free, give value for free. I just, you know, that story literally shocked me. It should shock you too. And it's a great motivating factor to say, hey, you can do what you want in your life, guys. Go get it, go do it. This is video 50. I'm excited, I'm hyped, we're going to the moon, bro. Period, you know. All the ventures I'm doing right now, it's great. Everything's coming together. But guys, just start, just find a direction, find something that you love and turn it into something that's profitable. You know, don't do something you hate, right? But like, this story is just so inspirational and so motivating. It just makes me so happy. And I had to do it for the 50th video. I thought it was perfect for the 50th video. Guys, like, subscribe. Remember, $100 Visa gift card to give away on this channel. You know, we're going up. It's fun. 1,000 family members. We're gonna get there, guys. I'm excited. This is video 50. And it's great. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Guys. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Remember to continually work to become the best version of yourself. And we'll see you in video 50, number 151, guys. Alright guys. Peace!